Well, you can hear shovels shoveling. It's been a year and a half before I could even really honestly test out this brand new two-stage blower by EGO, and man, this thing is eating it all up. We have about 7 to 8 inches of snow, and we are rocking two 7.5 amp hour batteries. Let's go. By the way, we have done a full unboxing, a review, and a tutorial on how to use this two-stage blower by EGO. If you haven't watched that video, click the link below. This is not my first time using the new EGO blower, but this is the deepest snow that we've had to challenge it. A few weeks ago, we had our first snowfall, and after midnight, I was actually using the snowblower. The lights came in handy, and believe it or not, for a snowblower, it's fairly quiet. It is definitely way more quiet than a gasoline snowblower. There is an edge somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. A little bit off path here. Can't see so much snow. You can turn, steer. Where is that edge? Most of the surfaces that I'm blowing right now are virgin surfaces, other than a few footprints from people walking on the sidewalks. This is really taking it down to the pavement or concrete, which is great because you get a real nice, clean finish on this. Loving these pneumatic tires. You can adjust the pressure to give you more or less traction depending on the conditions. I've climbed curbs with them, and the rubber is really soft. Even after about a year and a half, it's really, really soft, which gives you a lot of traction. EGO claims you can throw snow about 50 feet, and I can attest to that. I love how easy it is to aim not only the direction, but the angle of the snow, which is really handy because sometimes you need to clear obstacles, or you might want to go lower if there's vehicles, in my case, in the way. The neighborhood kids really had a hoot trying to avoid the wrath of the EGO snow missiles. I'm serious, if you're thinking about getting a snowblower, really consider getting an electric one like the EGO. It has more than enough power. It really works even better when you actually feed more snow into it. It's just a real snow monster, and it actually makes clearing snow actually fun. Okay, we got some red lights happening. We have finally hit the end of our battery power. That's two 7.5 amp batteries. We've been blowing snow for roughly about, I'm gonna say about half an hour, but it really depends on what type of snow and how deep it is. This is for sure the deepest and the most challenging it's been for this two-stage EGO blower this season. I've used it, this is about my 5th time this year, but this is the most snow, but we have tried it with wet stuff as well, and it works really good as long as you have enough snow and slush to feed it. If you don't have enough, it's gonna start clogging up that chute a little bit. Other than that, we went through definitely higher than 8 inches for sure in some of these drifts that we've been going through. This is pretty light stuff though. And area-wise, I'm gonna just estimate, I've kind of measured it with my tape measure. Sidewalk-wise, about 150 feet or so, give or take. It could be a little bit more even. A sidewalk, we still have a lot to go, so we're gonna swap batteries for that. Our driveway is about 60 feet long with extended driveway and about 17 feet wide, and it did all of that. So that's to give you an idea of how long it'll last with two 7.5 amp batteries. So this thing really basically is worth its weight in gold. Seriously, especially when you have days like this and you can hear everyone shoveling right now. So it is a real big time saver. However, it's going to cost you some time as well. Why? Because It's actually works so well. It's so fun, and you just kind of want to help everyone out and do everyone else's driveway if you have the power for it. Plus, you spend a lot of time answering a lot of questions because people will always say, hey, where did you get that? Where, you know, what's model number is that? So expect that when you have one of these in conditions like this. Anyways, off to swap the batteries. Continuing on, we'll see you on the next review. Cheers. The snowblower is not the only tool that gets used from EGO at the wintertime.